I admitted earlier, as you did, it's so 17 years for you, 22 years for me. Hardest market to find cash flow. But you want to know the really crazy thing? This is going to be the second best year to find motivated sellers.
Mm.
The only year better than this is 2010. 2010 is not coming back.
Yeah, it's not.
It's just not coming. But this is going to be a year because, again, we have 8% mortgage rates. We have affordability levels not seen since 1981.
Mm-hmm.
That said, sometimes you have to sell. And if you're doing everything that you just ran through that one rental at a time talks about, you're going to write an offer that gives you your acceptable yield. And guess what, folks? That's going to be less than list price in most cases. But because you've done the work, because you followed up, because you know it's been on the market 100 days, you can write a 400K offer on a 500K duplex, and you might get it, as Dion just proved.
For sure. For sure.
This so both things can be true. Hard to find cash flow, easier to find motivated sellers. Everybody's mindset gets all wonky and looks at affordability. It's actually a great thing because everybody's given up. Go write the offers, do the work.
For
I
sure.
want people to really believe it's the second best time in my 22 years to find motivated sellers. It
For
just
sure.
is.
For sure. And I'm gonna tell you, one of the things that I found our students to have favor with lately is they've been going after more challenging rehabs, right? So their rehabs on average have been somewhere between 60 and 100 grand. But with that, they've been getting much deeper discounts.
Yeah.
So, the seller is willing to take the haircut on the front end just to get rid of it because they don't want the back end of dealing with all of the rehab and whatnot. And our students have been able to come in and get these things at a deeper discounts where they're all in, still lands where it should be,
Yeah.
and the deals make sense in their cash flow. So, you got to give it. You can't have it all, right? And so if you want lipstick deals, then you're gonna have to do a lot of work on the front end to try to get that thing down, or you could give yourself a little more leeway by being open minded to doing a little bit of more of a rehab on the back end, but being able to control your cost a little bit more on the front.
Yeah. Real estate investing is never easy. The people that have made a bunch of money selling courses and guru stuff, it's never easy. Right? It's always a red flag when people kind of start thinking real estate investing is easy. But it's also the best place for the average person to get wealthy. I believe for the average person, getting wealthy in real estate happens in 10 years. It happens in a decade. But you've got to get in, you've got to do the work. It's not easy. There's no easy button. There's no cutting the line. I think we both approve it. We have students that are proving it every day, every week, every month. But I just need people to believe it's possible. It is
Yeah,
hard, but it's still possible.
for sure, for sure. And I think if you can get into a lot of absentee owner situations, that there's a lot more of those people looking to get liquid that's just holding on to properties, paying taxes, don't really know what they're going to do with them. It's a lot, believe it or not, at least in my market, there are a lot of buyers who bought like bank tapes,
Yep.
10 years ago, and they still haven't gotten
They
through all.
still have them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they still haven't gotten through all of them yet, because they had like the first couple hundred they wanted to go after, and then, so like literally, I want to say probably 4 or 5 properties have been purchased on the same block from various students of mine here recently. And it was because of that. It was because in Detroit, there were literally neighborhoods that just went up in these sales, and investors came in, and right. So now they got so many of them on a specific block that they're unloading. So it's a lot more off market opportunities coming available. Like I said, they require some more elbow grease, but you can still get your purchase price and be all in at a number that makes sense to where you can cash flow it. And in many cases, these things still got equity in them as well.
Brian, you're doing a lot of amazing stuff. I love everything that you're doing. Where can people find you?
Brian Adamson official on YouTube, Instagram, and everywhere else.
Folks, if you come from one rental at a time, say hi, let him know you came from there just so he knows his time with us is valuable each week. Thank you so much.